Well, there's the house, everybody. So that there behind me came from the wall outside, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the Riddle, everybody. Subtract 45 from 45. That 45 may remain. Hello everybody, hope you're all well and good. Long time no see. Yes, I've been busy with the other channel. I had a problem with a copyright strike that I've done on it, so I've been fixing that. So you would have had a video last week, only for that. And I've only just got on top of it now. It was Walton Hall. I don't know if you know about it getting burnt down. So I put a video up for that. I got a copyright strike on music that I own. So I've been dealing with that. And it's just been an absolute nightmare. So today, I'm back in the Wirral. I am in Bebington at St Andrew's Church. I've just been speaking to the lady around there, giving me a little bit of information on some graves around there. This church, or this cemetery, Narnia, the lamppost from Narnia is actually here. This is the original lamppost from Story Narnia, so I'll show you that as well on there when I get round to it. And that, I'm out with a subscriber from both my channels, but he doesn't want to be on camera, which is okay. That's perfectly fine. But you know what it is, I always mention somebody called Paula on both channels, and that's who I'm with today, Paula. Say hello, Paula.
Hello everybody, how are you?
So we're going to go out and we'll have a little look and see what we can get. It looks really interesting, this book. So I'll get my manual out, put this back down, and I'll see you in a sec. Here's one entrance down there, everybody. We'll be coming. Another entrance just over there. Look at this. So we should go over this path then. So we'll walk up here. I'll come back to all these in a bit, everybody, the ones I'm passing now. Right, you start from here. Henry Sidney, the beloved husband of Emily Jenkins and eldest son of the late Johnson and Ellen Jenkins of the parish, born January 14, 1855, passed onward in 1917. Yep. Nice out across. Elise. There's the name again, look, Elisa. 1925. Again. Any photographs there to get married? Richard Leonard, who died March the 7th, 1908, aged 67 years. A royal member, Mary whom the commerce of the kingdom, also called as speech DCM, killed in action France, October the 19th, 1917, aged 24 years, they will be done. 1932, all the way down to 1934. Robert Morgan, 1867, wow. Pull the screen out, there you go. Okay, look at that. Right. There's the church here, everybody. Merseyside, isn't it? This one here. Humphrey Jones, huntsman. The Royal Walk, Lewis, who died 18th of January 1854, aged 38. The members of the hunt. The members of the hunt have placed this stone over his mortal remains as a mark of their respect for the memory of an faithful and something gentleman, it looks like. John Oxton, late and higher Bebington, who passed away March the 5th, 1894, aged 47 years, stable. John Sir Emma Oxton, 1925, 1938 and 1947. Look at this one. Elizabeth. You can't really see anything. No. Look at this. How nice it is. Yeah, this one is. In memory of Hannah Williams Garsbrick of Wirral Bebington, who died on 23rd of October 1873, aged 75 years. Williams Garsbrick. You can't really see it. That's been a wind dial. Sundial, sorry. Wow, look at that. Look at to the memory. It's going to be a little bit hit and miss today, everybody, because it's raining and then it goes off and it rains again. Look at that. A moving memory of my wife, Gwen van der Byle, and the happiest year of our lives. Oh yeah. Gwen Riddle Equasion, 1909. Hello everybody, right, this grave, I'm going to read out what Paula sent to me, the research on this one. Roger Gilbert Lanston Green, the 2nd of November 1918 to the 8th of October 1987, was a British biographer and children's writer. He was an Oxford academic. He had a positive influence on his friend C.S. Lewis by encouraging him to publish The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The Landed-Gentry Lanston Green family can be traced back to 1093. Now, he's got a lot of history, this gentleman, going right back from then, from when he was born. But anyway, he became friends with C.S. Lewis at Morton College in Oxford. Lanston Green remained close to Lewis until the latter's death in 1963 on holiday in Greece. When Lewis started writing the Narnia books in the late 1940s, Lanston Green suggested that they should be called the Chronicles of Narnia. Lanston Green lived in Cheshire at Pulton Hall, a manor house that his ancestors had owned for more than 900 years. He was Lord of the Manor of Pulton, Lanston and Lower Bebington. He died on the 8th of October 1987 at the age of 68. Lanston Green, yeah. See what this was. This vault became the last resting place of the Lanston Greens in 1911 when the original family vault, which lies below the chancel, ceased to be used. Some 800 years after the church was founded by Cigaretes Lanston in 1093. This vault contains 4 brick shafts, each some 15 feet deep, in which lie the remains of those whose names are inscribed hereon. A second tier of surround was added in 2006. Wow. That's amazing. You got this as well. William Watson, born 1845. Right, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? I'm just going to come off camera for a sec because it is raining. Give me a sec. 861 Lieutenant Corporal, was that? WS7 24th Denby Yeoman, June 22nd 1915, age 19. No life, is it? In loving memory of Bruce Lloyd, died 1935, age 3 years and 3 months. Herbert Dawson, passed away 1939, age 59. That coming to me, I will know why I was cast out of my mum and dad then, is it? I thought. Frank, brother Emily Robinson. May, dearly beloved wife of H.W. Patterson, passed away the 14th of June 1931. Selena Watkins, passed away the 9th of November 1831, age 83. Angie, 1946. Harry Wood, 1949. Reginald Parr, the beloved husband of Mary A. Golding, who passed away May the 3rd, 1931. Arnold Harold, 1916. William Golding, 1941. Remember of Benjamin Arkle, born 18th of September 1860, passed away 20th of August 1930. There's a couple of quite new ones next to me, everybody, so I'll leave them off. Right, everybody, Paula has just shot home to see her mum. She'll be back in a bit. So let's go over here, because as you can see, we have graves and trees. In loving memory of Alfred Mason Vickery, who passed away 1st of June 1836. Yeah, these ones in front of me, everybody, are new. I'll leave them out as I have respect to the families and that. I don't want to be showing new graves. 1906. Williams, is it? Yeah, Williams. Watch this though. You ready? Look how gorgeous this place is. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Pretty open. Well, just there, everybody, is, yeah, the, number 9, yeah? The Chronicles of Narnia. The lamppost that's in at the light, the street light, this is where it was inspired from. This is where they got the idea for it. So what you're seeing there now is the original lamp from Narnia, right there. Amazing. Sweet Gill, Florence, Elizabeth, Emily, Louise, killed by enemy action, 23rd November 1940. Treasured memories. Oh. It was keeping of any war services, so it might have been the Blitz that we had here. What's that at the top of there? See that? Is it? I do, India. Is it something? Gold? Nice. There's a cat just coming across there chasing the squirrels. These two just on their own. Look. And, squadron leader D. Evans, Royal Air Force, 28th of May 1943. Squadron leader, eh? Wow. Really, I'd love to know what it was. What squadron? I can't quite see it. Royal Air Force, that's all it says. Squadron leader D. Evans. I wonder if he's a squadron leader for all the Spitfires or Hurricanes. Edward Greenwood, dearly beloved son of Frank Gertrude Wushworth, loving brother of Trude, 1943 and 1972. Okay, you can pause it as well. Underneath there, there's also something. There's two or three graves under there. So, Lieutenant H.A.Hunnrn, Royal Navy, HMS Mersey. Yeah. It is, you know. HMS Mersey. There's a photograph of it there if I find one. Yeah. How cool is that? HMS Mersey. Sergeant W. Duncan, Royal Air Force, 13 November 1940. Over here then. John James and Elizabeth Ann Bell died the 5th of May 1897 at home from illness, contracted during the Great War, aged 29 years. Also Arthur Edward, son of the above, died of wounds the 9th of October 1918, aged 22. Interred at Tin Court, Newbush Cemetery near Pavone, France. Also the above named John James Bell died the 14th of April 1928, aged 63 years. Wife of the above 1940, October the 7th. Also William Harold Gunner, Royal Navy, beloved husband of Grace Maud Bell, killed in action the 2nd of December 1940, aged 57 years. Also the above named Grace Maud Bell passed away the 28th of February 1961, age 73. Wow. Now I'm going round in a minute, everybody's showing you the gravestones, but there is some really old ones for you to see, right? Especially around the church. And then at the back of the church here, there's plenty for us to see. I'll sit you around and I'll show you in a minute, including date inscriptions on the wall going right back to 1711, I think the first one was. Corporal W.H. Suckley, Cheshire Regiment, 9th of January 1917, aged 20 years. Joseph Thomas Thompson of Chester, passed with the 7th of December 1916, aged 88. Joseph Mason, 1927. Wow, look at that. Age buff as well, isn't that smooth? That's nice, that. 2nd Lieutenant T.T. Wood, Yorkshire Regiment, 14th July 1916. Wow. You know one there? We'll do that in a minute. And we'll go and do all these as well. The lamp, just there. Very well maintained. This cemetery really is looked after. Beloved wife of Richard Bell of Tranmere, passed away 8th of March 1895, aged 63 years. Yeah. Got to mention trees as well. Do you remember a couple of videos ago I said I was waiting on a UV light for the camera? Well, the first one they sent out, it was too big. And I sent it back, and there was a new one that came out, too small. I don't know what part of 50 they can't understand, but anyway, I still got that one, and I never sent it back. So we sent it out another one free. We get it, it's a 55. It's just incredible. So about 3 days ago, I put in for a new one. It turned up yesterday, and it was a 48. 5 times now. I went last time yesterday looking, trying to find a UV filter for the camera. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. It's Hamilton, if you're watching this, it's 50. It's the number after 49 and the one before 51. God, I give up. Anyway, see these the way these are here. Look, watch this. Just have a look at this one first. Edith, brother wife of Charles War. Passed away the 13th of May 1921, aged 49 years, and also Charles, husband of the above. Frida Eunice Francis, dear husband Jack Francis, aged, they're all quite new, aren't they? Watch this. Yeah, all three there. Martha Steen, is that, of Tranmere, passed away April 18th, 1844, aged 3 months. Also of Harriet, their daughter, who died October the 3rd, 1844, aged 8 years. Our children, something month this. Lovely. We're beautiful from birth. We fondly hope to see them bloom like lovely flowers on earth, also of the above. Marietta, is it Martha? Steen? Oh, it's come off at the bottom. Yeah. Rachel, the wife of House Hardwick of Spittal, passed away October the 12th, 1871, aged 31 years. Also the above, John House Hardwick, born February the 12th, 1828, passed away March the 20th, 1906. Also John Edward Hardwick, son of the above, born Jan, 1861. Passed away July the 20th, 1928. Also Mary, or the wife of John Edwards, died July 1944, age 83. Right, let's have a look at these ones, everybody. Paula's back with me because I've asked Paula to stand behind me and give me a little bit of information because there's loads here now to see, right? Little Lulu passed away at St Kilda near Melbourne, Victoria, December the 20th, 1853. And this one is John Bath, something of Lower Bebington, Elizabeth Bather, 1877. And Joseph Thomas, twin sons of 1840, mother born Refuge, 1914. Yeah. Now we see on here, everybody, look, you've got all lighting in the wall, see, 1950, 1883, and 1870, is it? There's older ones further along as well. These are all on here. And they're like really old. Big window. Look at that. The heads have come off. That one there, look. 1861. Look, 1866 maybe. Loving memory of Harmony W. Barra. March the 25th, 1876, age 63. And wife of the above, 1822. Now this next one, Paula, this one.
This is a deviant one.
Yeah, I'll stand back over here, so stand like that. So, do you want to explain what it is? Who it is? Francis, what was it?
This is the grave of, I've got to put his name on there.
Francis. What's the name?
This is the grave of Thomas Francis, who was a well-known eccentric of the Bebington area round about the late 1800s. He had a house in Bebington which was almost like a castle, and he and his wife would lie in coffins at various times in the year. He even made sure that he dug his own grave here to be buried when the time came. And he had a very famous wall that was called the Puzzle Stones, where he would inscribe mathematical questions, literary questions, puzzles, and see if people could solve them. And this was all part of his eccentricity. And here he lies now, and some of his wall is still remaining in Bebington Library, which I'm sure Dave will show you later.
Yeah, we're going to go see that in a bit. Yeah, so he dug his own grave. Well, there's the house, everybody. So that there behind me came from the wall outside, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's where it came from. Now there's more for us to go and look at up there, isn't he, on the wall? Is it still on the wall? Or have you removed it and put it here?
This is all that's left.
That's it, yeah, because I seen that there. So subtract 45 from 45.
Yeah.
That, maybe there. That's it there, yeah. See? You see that? It's amazing, that, isn't it?
Yeah, you never mentioned nothing sort of.
Yeah, and just here you've got these big bits here. So this was part of the house. GS, toner, oh that's it. And of course you can see here as well, so you've got bits on there and all. I don't know what these are. Yeah. Subtract 45 from 45. That 45 may remain. Thomas Francis was born in 1762 and lived in Bebington for many years. He was a man and made his money from stone masonry and contractors. His warped sense of humour impressed many, and yet angered just as many. He would often play tricks on people and enjoyed seeing the reaction of people in certain situations. He would invite guests to his home in promise of a large banquet. He would seat them at the table covered with huge silver tureens. Then when his guests were starving and rubbing their hands with delight, he would wipe off the tureen to reveal a tiny trussed sparrow in each. Locals also knew of a strange ritual he would perform each year. After ordering 2 wooden coffins from Mr. Walters in Birkenhead, he would spend each birthday reclining in the coffin. He insisted fully that his wife must join him in his charade. Thomas Francis even refused to pay Mr. Walters for the coffins, arguing that the job was not completed until the lid was screwed down. Crack a lot, isn't it? He had a strange fascination with death, and unlike many, he seemed at ease with it. He was the first person in Bebington to get permission from the rector to dig his own grave. The residents at the time reported seeing him at the weekend cleaning and wiping out his grave and then relaxing in it, smoking a fine cigarette. It was for quirks like this that Francis became a synonymous resident of Bebington. His house was a clean and neat home. No work was left unfinished. All parts were maintained all year round. In line with his sense of humour, he decided to mount cannons on the turret of his home. What was more interesting that he did this at the beginning of the 19th century when Napoleon had threatened to invade. Despite being another practical joke about Thomas, the Martello Tower command had a good view of the roof Birkenhead and would have made a great strategic point. Lucky for the residents, the guns that Francis hoisted up was only made of wood. Upon setting foot in his house into the porchway, you would notice a large sculpture made by himself. The sculpture was a large figure, almost certainly representing himself, and a small drawing water. Finally, a small steamship, below the sculpture with the words, "The people of Bebington murmured for want of water. I cut the rock and God gave them plenty." This is said to be referring to the well which Francis allegedly gave the general public the use of. However, today no existence of the well has been found. The steamship in the sculpture shows us that this must have been made in the late part of his life, as steamships didn't appear until 1815. However, all of the above is not the reason why he is remembered. The most interesting arose from the wall puzzles, which Thomas Francis inscribed into the walls of his house. They gave us much greater detail of his complexity and the state of his psyche. The first puzzle and most recognisable is a disjoint inscription which reads, "A rubbing stone for arses." Thomas inscribed the words into the outside wall of his house. His purpose was quite practical. He put up the rubbing stone to rid himself of the worry which anyone can understand who had lived of those old country towns, their windows on the lower story, right of the pavements. Invite noisy talkers to take a seat and argue. The loungers of Bebington, strong in their right to say what they pleased and were pleased, leaned against the brick wall of the little forecourt, chattering noisily. He also suggested that when the gaps are filled in, they create an inscription of general raid by plunderers, Ingler and Humour of Bebington, resulting in them being driven out by inhabitants. There is no evidence of this, however. Another stone reads, which is that one there, subtract 45 from 45, that 45 may remain. The way of solving the mathematical problem is to write the figures 1 to 9 in reverse order over the same figures in ordinary order and subtracting the two lines. Mathematical problems were something that Thomas excelled in. Another famous puzzle begins: from 6 take 9, from 9 take 10, from 40 take 50, and 6 will remain. The answer being that if 6 is spelt and the remaining numerals are substituted for the remaining figures, the puzzle is solved, i.e. 6 equals 6, 1 times 1, XL equals X. Wow, on the side of the card, the position is small, hangs in a sign which is unknown in the district. The 2 crowns with the words, my name and sight is 30 shillings just, and he tell my name shall I have court unjust. For why is it not 5, the 4th, and 20 the same as all cases? Wow. Show you that. Despite his morbid fascination with death, Thomas Francis lived an extremely full life and managed to avoid death for 87 years. Thomas Francis died in 1850 and is buried at the nearby churchyard at St Andrews. What an amazing story. That's cracker. And there it is there. Yeah, so he dug his own grave. Wow, that's amazing, man. Yeah. So he dug that grave himself before he... Now, didn't he have a habit of lying in his coffins as well?
He did, yeah.
He used to sleep in his coffins.
You can have these bits on because I can send you the details again.
But he used to sleep... His wife done it as well, didn't she? Yeah, his wife, him and his wife had coffins and they used to sleep in it. Right, let's see this one. Mary Feldon, 1856, age 29, sleeping in Jesus. There's that name again, Eliza. And 1915, aged 92. Margaret Priscilla, wife of George Ramsay Fielding, rector of this parish, born March the 19th, 1831, died June the 14th, 1885. 1828, yeah, 1828. Right. I see just here, you've got all these in the wall. 1875, is that? Yeah. Yeah. It's a rectangle, you can't really read it though. What was this one, Paula? And the lady was saying before.
It was something to do with someone who fought in the Napoleon War or something like that.
Oh, that's
Nelson, he was one of Nelson's heroes.
Ah, yeah. He's one of Nelson's heroes, yeah. He fought in loads of Royal Navy wars. Trafalgar. Was it Trafalgar? I think it was, wasn't it?
Couldn't say for sure. I can't remember what she said.
Something 79. here you've got 1856, 1880, 1702, wow, 1885, yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Skull was son of the Reverend Roger Jackson, formerly of the Dragoons, died in Newton Bank, August 1855. Claymore.
That means something.
That's, I thought that, yeah, I was about to say it's that Latin, yeah. So obviously been something on the top of there, hasn't he? Wife of George Moss Lloyd. Oh, I've got a hiccup, sorry. Lloyd of Rockferry, who passed away the 6th of August 1918, aged 76 years. Yeah. There's some there as well, look. Hey. And there. That looks like a big one, that, doesn't it? Or maybe two separate ones. Yeah. Frederick Birch of Battalion King's Liverpool Regiment, son of Joseph and Eliza Birch. Look at that. Gentleman Hyde what of something in years. Yeah, sacred to the memory of Anne. I can't read the name. Was that Perry? I've got no date on it. Yeah. Nice that, right? Look at these. Look at a little table. You can't see anything on that. That's got to be a tomb, a vault, is it not? Samuel Cartwright Aspinall, who rejoined his dear wife, 1832. Yeah. In memory of Cartwright Aspinall, 1931, age 71 years. The memory of James, son of Samuel and Elizabeth Aspinall, passed away June 2nd, 1850, aged 17 months. Also Elizabeth, I think, their daughter, who died 1851, aged 6 or 7 months. Also father of the above, age 47. It's really difficult to read now. Yeah. Phillips, who departed the life 1846, age 26 years. So when he's at nothing at all. No, I've got a surprise for you. So, since you've seen me before, I've been out to the graveyard. I've just been up to do that abandoned bungalow. Got it. Little time capsules, all sorts in it. There's a few clips there. Just up 1955 to 1956, Mayor of Bebington Councillor Richard Henry Gill. I wonder if that's who lived here then. Wow, look at that. 1955. 1955. Wow. Scrapbook. Nice. Isn't that amazing? 1914 If you want to see that, I'll be over on my other channel. Wow. I love this camera, the autofocus on it, it's cracker. See this, see how big and round that is? See? And then you think you probably have something standing up on here. A big cross or something. Maybe that. Oh, that's falling over there, isn't it? Yeah. To the memory of Anne, daughter of Michael and Elizabeth Aspinall Bebington. Didn't I do this one before? Age now. 14, 15, 16. Little kids, except for her. Oh. In the memory of Michael Aspinall Bebington, 1829, age 53 years. Also Elizabeth Aspinall. There's a few Aspinalls in here, anyway. 1844, age 65. 1872. Right everybody, I've got cobwebs all over my camera. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to get home. Fascinating now with the stones in it and all that, and the drawings on the side, and this place is just amazing. Hit the like button for me, leave us some lovely comments at the bottom. I'm not getting enough comments. Leave some nice comments, whatever you want to say. Your photos there. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. When the little thing comes up, you'll get a little bell. Press the bell, you won't miss out then. Because if we drop a video and you haven't hit that bell, and you go over to the channel to watch a video, you'll notice that there might be 3 or 4 there that you've missed. Yeah. All that does is when I drop a video, you'll get an alert on your phone, possibly an email, maybe. That's it, you only get one. It just says, Dave's just dropped a video, if you want to go and watch it, that's all it is. You won't get persecuted by me or anything like that. Lovely little church. Thanks everybody, stay safe, see you all soon, take it easy, ta-ra.